brought to you by our friends at 98.7 Frank FM, online at frankfmradio.com, and on the always free to download Frank FM radio app.
Frank FM plays the greatest music of all time and has the biggest playlist of songs on the radio in New Hampshire. Frank features all your favorite songs from Billy Joel, Elton John, Fleetwood Mac, and Huey Lewis and the News. Frank cranks Queen, Aerosmith, Hall & Oates, The Eagles, Pat Benatar, and the Rolling Stones too. 98.7 Frank FM prides itself on being the station that everyone can enjoy at home, in the car, and at work.
98.7 Frank FM is the soundtrack of the Seacoast and the soundtrack of Exeter football. And don't forget to go to frankfmradio.com for information about local events and sign up to win cool prizes. Welcome back to the CB Show. You're tuning into episode 9, week 9 of the NFL season. So, we are your hosts, Caleb and Brandon. We also got some special guests today. We have Ed and Big Randy. We also have
Hadley
and Javier right over there. For our Exeter Seahawks recap, we have the Exeter Blue Hawks.
high school varsity.
Who is 6-3.
Heading into their last game of the regular season. They're playing on November 4th.
Yep.
They're currently the number 2 team in the D1 East League. Portsmouth is the number 1 team, and they're 9-0.
Portsmouth is a good team this year.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing some good things. So, going into fantasy football 4-1-1. So for the injury report this week, we have Kirk Cousins, who tore his Achilles. That's going to be a season-ending injury for him. And we got some good news. Aaron Rodgers was walking on his torn Achilles fine and was slinging the ball around in the pregame. Wasn't in suit pads. Now, I don't think he might come back. I mean, from what I'm seeing, he could if they make it to the Super Bowl or whatever. But I don't know if we'll start there. But yeah. You've been looking good out there.
Yeah. I mean, he has no pads, though, so.
Yeah. So, for our fantasy point leaders in our key positions, we have Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown both on the same teams. I think A.J. Brown put up,
35.
Yeah, and Devontae Smith put up a good, 22-ish.
Mm-hmm.
That's in a PPR league.
C.D. Lamb had a good
game. Putting up
41.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Average game,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Casual. Which players are struggling to put up fantasy points for you?
I don't know. My team's really good, in my opinion.
Because you got Austin Eckler.
Yeah, well, that's a make or break it team. Some weeks, I think,
I think Josh Jacobs and
Josh Jacobs.
Devontae Adams too.
Yeah.
There's big struggle buses. So people who have been putting up a good amount of fantasy points, Jamar Chase is getting back in that rhythm of getting a lot of receptions, and Joe Burrow is starting to get back in his rhythm. They played really well against the 49ers.
All right, so now we're on to Week 9 matchups.
First matchup, we've top 5, and we got our 2 mystery matchups, so there's going to be 7 total matchups. We have the Seahawks versus the Ravens. These ones are both up in the air. But at the end of the day, the Seahawks winning it.
I'm taking Ravens. So I'm going to take the Ravens because Lamar Jackson is a really, really mobile quarterback, as we know. And he's learning to spread the ball around more. He's not just taking off and running with it.
Who knows?
And the rookie wide receiver out of Boston College, is playing a big part in their offense. And
so is Zay Flowers.
Yep. And Mark Andrews is also having a big part in the offense. So I think if he can spread the ball around to those 2 main players, I think they're going to do well.
Yeah. I think it's Seahawks, though. I think DK Metcalf is getting the ball a little more. They're using him. And I like to see the Marley Humphrey and DK matchup.
Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup between them. And I like to see Patrick Queen play on defense.
Yeah.
It's always nice to watch.
Yeah.
He's a good linebacker.
Mm-hmm. Next matchup, we have the Dolphins and we have the Chiefs. The Chiefs need to get a better O-line. Mahomes has zero protection. The defensive backs or the linebackers and the O-line or the D-line get to him so fast because they cannot protect the quarterback. They need a right tackle. It's not good. He has no time. He has no protection.
He also has no targets for wide receiver. Name one good wide receiver
on their team.
Yeah,
Travis Kelce.
It's not a wide receiver.
He's a wide receiver.
Kadarius Toney.
He's basically a wide receiver.
Kadarius Toney. My hands fell off.
I'm gonna take Dolphins on this one.
I still gotta take Chiefs. The Mahomes, let's do something else. And Dolphins, the Patriots almost beat them. They scored almost last minute touchdown to break for the whole thing to end.
Almost.
So
I'm gonna have to take Dolphins. They're just really, really explosive, and
they're fast, waist down, running wise. Just moving those legs. Devon A-Chain, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill pulled a hammy, but that won't stop him from being explosive.
So he injured his hamstring.
Not fully.
Not fully.
He had a little cramp in his ham.
Yeah, but it's still plays an effect. It makes you not able to hit those cuts and accelerate and just be as explosive as Tyreek Hill normally is, like he was on the Chiefs. So
Tyreek Hill blow past their coverage.
Mm-hmm. It's embarrassing. But I'm going to have to take Dolphins. I think that Jalen Waddle, he's really shifty, and he's able to maneuver his way around all the guys. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to take Dolphins on this one.
I think I'm taking Chiefs. Travis Kelce and their explosive offense. I think they're both very explosive offenses. I think it's going to come down to the defense. And, yeah, I got to take Chiefs, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, next up, we have the Bengals versus the Bills. I'm taking the Bengals on this one. They were playing really well against the 49ers, like I told you. We last left it off on that point. And, I don't think the Bills can compete against the 49ers that way. I also think the Bills coming off of a loss from the Patriots. Mm-hmm. Are they playing this week?
No, they played the Bucs on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah. And win against the Bucs, but barely. And there was 4 PIs that could have been called on the Hail Mary that didn't. So I think they should have lost to the Bucs, but it's a bunch of what ifs. But at the end of the day, the Bills won, but I don't think they're gonna win against the Bengals.
I think I'm gonna take Bengals on this one. Jamar Chase, another very explosive wide receiver, and Joe Mixon. He is a bowling ball, and he just runs through people.
These wide receivers, kind of like Ed when he's in his little electric state. I think he's about to go in it now. He's very explosive, and so as you see here, Caleb trying to get that explosiveness into.
Yep.
I think we all want to be that explosive from the waist down, and I think he just showed a real example of what waist up would look like, but waist down, I think there's still a whole other factor to it.
Especially being a running
Javier isn't really explosive from the waist down. He
doesn't have a waist.
Exactly. So
sad. But he's got good hands. He's got good hands, and that's a big part of being a wide receiver.
He has a hand. That's a big part of being a wide receiver.
Yeah. But back to the game. I think Jamar Chase is gonna have a big play, and I don't think they're gonna be able to the Bills defense. I don't think they're gonna be able to compete with him and T. Higgins and
Tyler Boyd.
I think that Joe Mixon's also gonna have a big part in this game, like I already said.
because because like if he can get a full head of steam and he can like I guess like just run through people and be as like explosive as he is, I think that Joe Burrow's not going to have to do a lot of work in this game. And I think that might come down to the end once it starts getting into like the witching hour.
Yeah, the witching hour.
Yeah, I think that's
Red zone.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a close game, but whoever has the stronger, whoever has the like the mentality and the explosiveness coming into the game.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be
Huge
the
factor.
team that wins it.
And happy Halloween, you guys. You guys were just trick or treating yesterday, probably, because this video usually gets posted Wednesdays. So I hope you guys get a lot of candy in, and you guys got a little spooked out. Hopefully you didn't find anyone as explosive as this young man right here, scaring you in the woods. Me and Caleb will be doing that with our inflatable dinosaur.
Yeah, we're not even gonna be trick or treating. We're just gonna be like running out at people from the woods. Big Randy, what do you think about this game? I think that the Bills are gonna win because the Bills they're just run by Josh Allen and the Bills are run by Josh Allen and he's very good at getting the ball to Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs. He's just really good getting into the open field. And I think that's going to be the deciding factor in this game.
So you're saying that Stephon Diggs is him?
Yes.
I see.
Hadley, what do you think about this game?
Sorry, just had to get finished chewing up my spiders. I gotta kind of agree with Big Randy, but as you guys say, I don't know, really. It's gonna be a hard decision between Big Randy and your guys' opinion. Stephon Diggs, beautiful and majestic as he is, he also gets the ball. And, but then T. Higgins on the other side, very big body, and Jamar Chase always goes up for those balls and just snatches them. I gotta say here, after what I've seen the Bengals do and the Bills do, and the Bills got invited to the Patriots party, you never know if they just left that party or they're still there. So I think I'm going to have to stick with the Bengals on this one. And like you guys said, they're very explosive offense, and Joe Mixon could have a big factor in this thing. Thank you guys for asking me. Now, let me go back to eating my spiders.
No problem, Hads. Well, Javier, it's a very controversial game, and I think that you might have something good to say about this game. So, what do you have to say about it?
I think that the Bills, they're gonna win this one because Josh Allen, he has a really good ability to spread the ball around, and I think that the Bengals defense are not gonna be able to contend with the Bills offense. And I think that the Bills are gonna run away with this one really early.
We get it. That your little no fingers and no waist. I get it, man. It's hard to talk and speak, but you gotta calm down a little bit. So you can stop there. I think we get that the Bills are gonna win for you, but Bengals are winning. Sorry,
this, yeah.
But yeah.
Next matchup, we have the divisional game. We have the Cowboys and the Eagles.
It's always a good game.
Yeah.
A little rivalry, the action,
the Cowboys showed great compassion. They played with heart, and
I think love rules in PE.
Dude, yeah. Look and listen. Open your mind. Value fairness. Expect the best. I think that the Cowboys are not going to win this one. I think Eagles are going to go 8-1 because for this one reason. How are the Cowboys going to contain Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts.
Can I answer that question for you?
They can't.
No. They won't.
So Jalen Hurts has the ability to get out of the pocket. He doesn't necessarily need very good protection, and I think that because of that,
He's able to scramble out of the pocket and deliver a good pass to his receivers. And I think that the Cowboys are not going to be able to stop it, and Dak Prescott does not have that ability. So therefore, I'm going to take the Eagles.
I think I'm gonna take the Eagles on this one, going off of what you said. It's gonna be a very good matchup overall, but I think the Eagles are just gonna be like, like they're gonna be like this. You see this hand? They're gonna be like this. This the Cowboys are gonna be like, they're gonna just plow right through them. So. Thing, I really do appreciate you putting an example out for people who don't really understand it. Yep, so I think the Eagles are going to win.
I think the Eagles are going to plow them.
Next matchup, we have the Saints versus the Chicago Bears. This matchup's going to be very good and close. I want to see the rookie play again. I don't know if Justin Fields is going to come back. I don't really want him to come back. I want to see the rookie keep on playing and doing what he's doing. He had a really good last game. And I want to see him keep doing what he's doing. Derek Carr had a really good game. Raheem Shaheem is just better. He's like he'll be like, "What-ow?" Or he'll be like, "What-ow?" It's like he's so good at catching, and those long balls. Like he's almost as explosive as Tyreek Hill, bro. You should have seen him caught up to that ball. He was like snatched that, bro. He sucked in the ball, And Michael Thomas, he's also a very good threat. But Alvin Kamara getting back in the rhythm, plowing through all those dudes, I remember this game where he had 6 touchdowns. He was like, oh. Yeah, bro, he used to just be like plowing through those men, acting like it was nothing, He was explosive. And I think I got to take the Saints. If the rookie keeps playing against the Chicago Bears, I think it could be very close. But I think I got to take the Saints.
I'm gonna have to take the Saints. They're way too good for the Bears, especially if Justin Fields is out. I think there's no chance.
Yeah.
There's no hope for the Bears. Their wide receiver core is awful, and their running backs aren't very good. So I'm gonna take the Saints, and not to mention their defense is horrendous. So
mystery matchup.
My mystery matchup is gonna be the Browns and the Cardinals. Joshua Dobbs has been playing out of his mind recently, and the Browns, they've had some close games that they've won, but they probably never should have won them.
Like the 49ers game.
And the Colts game.
Alexa, who's winning the Cardinals game?
At the moment, the Arizona Cardinals are losing to the Baltimore Ravens 24-15 with 2.
Yeah, they played.
In the fourth quarter.
They played better than I thought they would against the Baltimore Ravens. Because the Baltimore Ravens are a good team this year, so I think I got to take the Cardinals on this one. But
yeah, I'm gonna take the Browns. Myles Garrett, dude, he's a big man, and
he's a big man,
dude. I think he's just so good and explosive off the line. He's able to penetrate. He's able to penetrate any dude. Like it's.
Did you see him get those hops, bro? Like he was like, he got that ball, bro. He was chasing after that ball, bro, and just smacked it after that
kick.
Yeah, the field goal, bro. That was nasty, bro. He just plows through every man, bro. He acts like it's nothing, He acts like there's no one that can stop him. He doesn't need no relief or resting time.
Dude, there's no protection that's stopping him.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I gotta take the Cardinals though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Cardinals. I'm gonna have to take the Browns, dude. Okay. Deshaun, bro.
Deshaun got hurt.
But that doesn't matter, dude. He's still got Amari Cooper.
Deshaun was out this week.
Yeah, but then he's gonna be back. So
Alexa, who's winning the 49ers game?
At the moment, the San Francisco 49ers are losing to the Cincinnati Bengals 31-17 with 1:53 left in the fourth quarter.
We have breaking news. The Cincinnati Bengals are winning to the San Francisco 31-17. I think the 49ers are falling. So your little Super Bowl pick might not have been. a
Yeah,
good
I
Super Bowl pick.
don't think so. Losing
Wow.
hope in them.
I don't know who it could be.
But Debo's also out, so I think when Debo gets back and Trent Williams and then they're fully healthy, we'll be good again.
Yeah.
So I'm
Right.
gonna have to take Browns on this one.
My mystery matchup. Let me get it. Okay. Wow. Tennessee Titans versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm gonna take Titans on this one.
Did you see?
George Pickens hurdle.
Yeah, that was nasty. Over two people.
I
Did you see the rookie QB?
No, Kevin Byard. Will Levis, yeah, I saw that.
bro,
That's why I'm taking Titans.
Dude, he
Titans
threw
are gonna-
4 TDs in the second half.
Dude, Titans are gonna absolutely plow over the Steelers. It's not even gonna be funny. If Will Levis does what he's doing right now and what he did against the Falcons,
He's gonna be Tom Brady.
It's not even gonna be close. I'm taking Titans. No way.
Oh my god, and DeAndre Hopkins with 3? Yeah, 3 touchdowns in a row, too.
We want to give a special shout out to one of our podcast sponsors, Fremont Pizzeria. Located in Fremont, New Hampshire, you can dine in, order takeout, or delivery. Having a party and don't want to cook? No worries. Call Fremont Pizzeria for all of your catering needs. Let them know the CB show sent you. Fremont Pizzeria. It's more than just a pizza place.
We have some football trivia, and it's not that excited football trivia. It's more like a Taylor Swifty football trivia. Who likes the Swifties, but
Dude, Shakira has so much more talent.
and Rihanna, bro, like you can name anyone. Like, why Taylor Swift?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, bro, Travis, you're going on the wrong hand, you know? Alright, Caleb, so when I say football, you say trivia. Football!
Trivia.
Football!
Trivia.
Football!
Trivia.
Let's do this. And before we get started, back in September, the NFL has had a lovely privilege to have Taylor Swift enter their world. The distractions that this has caused towards the real football news has been beyond noticeable, to say the least. And Taylor Swift, like, you will see fans just leave the whole stadium because they just wanted to see Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like, you know how annoying that is for us football fans?
But how can we hate on Travis Kelce? Like Bill Belichick said, T Swift has been his best catch in his career. Today we have some shocking trivia questions about this new romance in the NFL. I have a little joke. It's my joke day. Did you know that Travis Kelce is getting a 6 on and off the field? I said it.
Real good stuff right there.
Kansas City Chiefs ticket prices have increased since September 26th. By how much?
$50.
No.
Higher or lower?
Lower.
25.
Higher.
30.
About that. So a ticket price increased by 40%. The lowest cost was $83. Now it's $119.
Wow. Just for Taylor Swift. Swifty, fine. Last year, the highest viewing bid was when Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers went head-to-head, bringing in 24.1 million viewers. How many viewers were tuning in to the Bears vs. Chiefs game when Taylor Swift was viewed at Arrowhead Stadium?
I'm going to say 30.4.
No.
Higher?
You were right with the 0.4. It's lower.
27.4. Higher? Lower. 26.4.
No.
27.4.
Lower.
24.4? 25.4?
No, yeah, 24 point what?
4.
3.
What? You said I was right with the .4.
I thought you said 3.
Jeez.
0.3?
Okay.
No,
How many new followers does Travis Kelce have since Taylor Swift first appeared at his game?
1 million.
Lower.
1,000.
Higher.
100,000.
Higher.
200,000.
Higher.
400,000.
Lower.
350,000.
Higher.
370.
Higher.
380.
Higher.
390.
Lower.
385.
Lower.
384.
Lower.
382.
Higher.
383.
Yeah. Shine bright like a diamond.
Number 87, Travis Kelce's jersey sales have increased by how much, making him one of the top 5 players in the NFL?
Have increased by let's say 70%. Higher?
What's higher?
150.
What's higher?
230.
What's higher?
1,000.
No.
Lower? 500.
Lower by a little.
580.
Like, by a little, I mean like 100.
Oh, 400.
Yeah. And number 1 comes Micah Parsons. Number 2 comes Jalen Hurts. Number 3, Patrick Mahomes. Number 4, Justin Jefferson. And Travis Kelce, number 5.
Number 1
Not
is
a good
Micah
sight for
Parsons.
us football fans.
Thank you for tuning into this week's episode. We are your hosts, Caleb and Braden. Make sure to hit that like button and go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Also, follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at LesSB.show. And Caleb, I really want a Micah Parsons edit, and I really want you to increase your followers. And what's your Instagram?
Alrighty, guys. My Instagram is CJP_edits. Go follow me on Instagram. You can comment on any one of my edits or DM me, and I'll have an edit made for you in under 30 minutes.
Or unless you watch before and you get back as soon as possible, and you can request from basketball,
Football, baseball,
soccer,
hockey,
soccer.
hockey, and soccer.
You can get all those great
Sports?
edits in. Can you give me a little and Messi and Ronaldo action? Maybe
All right.
some Micah Parsons.
All right.
Alright.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, don't forget to set your lineup and don't get hurt next week, because you're gonna have San Fran has a bye week and Christian McCaffrey will be on your bench. So make sure to set your lineup.
Blue ladies at hike.